Welcome back, viewers. Thank you for your patience. I've recently got my job back, my seasonal work back for another year, and I'm happy with that. And meanwhile, while I was getting my job back, getting my life recoordinated, taking care of extra responsibilities, uh, it was a challenge, but finally finished those challenges and able to resume my tournament. So this is now the final part of round 1, and this is Super Slash, my character. And of course, if you haven't watched my previous videos, Create a Superstar is 0 for 3, which is very sad and unfortunate. After putting considerable work into them, it just didn't work out. Like I say, some games you can be very lucky, and some games you're not going to be so lucky. So if Super Slash is eliminated from the tournament, then I gotta review my introductory tournament video and see what the further steps are. But now I'll see what happens here, and then I'll go accordingly. So if you like any of my content, please like each content that you like, and hopefully get new subscribers. And the more subscribers I have, I can carry that forward to next season, which I'm hoping for. So for next season, I would definitely have 6 new entries. I'm not gonna repeat the old ones. I'm gonna try different characters and different styles. So that's the way I'm gonna roll. And also I'm going to do something different, is I'm going to roll a dice, and the highest of the 3 rolls gets picked for the next event as well. So I'm just trying to do something different. And of course, what you like or don't like, if you want me to try to change a camera view, or just try to do a condensed version, any ideas, what you like or don't like, I'd appreciate it a lot too. So without further ado, to start off is Tag Team Champions, Draco Wolf and Damon Fang. The Television Champion is Charity Unkindness. Tanashi is the National Champion. And Upstein Jaguar will be the World Champion to start off with. And Super Slash, I believe. So let me check my backup camera for a second. But yeah, that's where all the delays were. And I may continue other projects as well as I got going on. So appreciate the like and support there too. I know one of those cards were Superhero Villain. Of course, I just reopened the box from scratch, so. Sorry, it's my iPad's a bit slow. Of course, I bought it for my mother. You know, it's an older model, so. I know you're excited as much as I am to get this started, but I want to make sure I'm consistent to what I picked. Oh yeah, it was a brawler. Okay, cool. Alright, here we go. Now it's going to mix up the ring, the ring deck for a bit. And of course, I'm going to shuffle the ring deck or gear deck in the second, and then sort things out that way. And I hope everybody's doing well and doing great. So 10 cards right off the deck. So I got Clothesline, Brawler, Body Slam, Grappler, Leg Drop Brawler, Reversal Face, Headband, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, DQ Risk, Not So Fast, Trash Can, Effective Hate, and DQ Risk again. Well, for preliminary purposes, I'm just going to... Oh yeah, and I get 8. Pop right at the start. That's right, too. So I'm going to do all my brawler moves to start off with because they're my strength. So that's 1, 2... Okay, and I don't want the grapple, that's a weakness move. Not So Fast can come in handy. Reversal can come in handy. Headband, definitely. I can't use Effective Hate because I can't, and Trash Can because that's a heal card and I'm a face. 2, 3, 4, 5, and well, by default, DQ Risk. So that's all done. Now I just gotta quickly shuffle this deck a bit, and then I'll get started. It's too bad I can't do live programs because I need a lot of subscribers for that. That's YouTube's requirement, which is unfortunate. I mean, I like to talk to people once in a while and maybe have a bit of interaction as well. Then I'm going to shuffle a Superstar Action deck. Of course, that's always important for a one-player game. Okay, so here we go. The event, I'm going to shake it. So the first card up is a 1. So that's not going to be picked. A 3. A 6. So the third card on this pile will be picked. And this will be Eruption with Oscar Cortez. So the national title's up for grabs. With 2 for the national, 1 for television, 2 for tag team, 1 for superhero, and the roll of dice is 6. So 4 and 6. Alright, that's done. So now I'll decide, looking at my hands, 3, 6, no, 7. I'm just going to do a regular match. So this opponent will be Leonid for an 8. And unfortunately, he starts off as a +2 because I'm weak against grapplers and Leonid is a grappler. Then our first preliminary draw is Late Night Controversy, which is 2 heat from the general pool right off the bat. So that's 2 heat right there. Oh wait, what am I doing? That goes to my hand. Sorry, I'm just trying to get used to the game again. It's been a few weeks. And a nice well-rested break in between two. And so it's preliminary draw, so no heat. And then I draw ace in a hole feud, so that means that applies with Leonid. So next up is the interview, which will be Jazz Jupiter. So he favors heel wrestlers, so I will not get a bonus. And a 4. So I get a penalty on that one. Oh yeah, I forgot about Sam Rage. Thanks for pointing that out. And I'm gonna stick with Leonid because I'm not gonna. I mean, it's my fault. I'll accept my own penalty for not getting that card out sooner and when I'm supposed to. So I'll just take the penalty and stick to Leonid and keep the flow and integrity of the game. So therefore, now I get 1 penalty. So I guess regardless what I do, I'm not gonna get a bonus crowd point. So if I win, and if I want a crowd point, I have to sacrifice the face for this one. So anyways, the card up is the steel chair. So that'll just give him a +1. He's not disqualified because a 6 is rolled. And I'm injured. So I can play moves anytime, or yeah, moves and attire at any time, including my matches. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 1 separate crowd points for 2 basic moves, which is clothesline and a leg drop. So between those two, which is my strength, is 6. Then on the headband, I'm going to put 1 more in there for a +1. Now I have to tap out a move because I got injured. So what I'm going to do now is play a DQ risk and get another card. So I drew diving elbow drop a flyer, which will be an average move. If I can resolve this, it came out as a double DQ. So that's it for that one. But Leonid stays because I'm in a feud. I'm just going to chuck this off to the side. And now I got to resolve the national title, which is Frenzy at 29, Crypto Keeper 17. Not going to stand a chance with Damon Fang and Draco Wolf. TV title, Charity on Kindness, and Tanashi is the new champion because 8 + 3 is 11, so it's a tie. But Tanashi is strong against Charity on Kindness, so we have a new TV champion. And Octavius is not going to beat Tasami for the national title. So that one is done. So now I'm going to push this off to the side. And Jobber Security, 4 cards. And this is a discard. So 6, 4, and 5. Well, Ralph Winslow for Weekend War Games wins this contest. So just a TV title on the line. So that's 1. Superheroes 2. And I rolled a 3. Perfect. Now I can't because I'm still stuck with Leonid on a feud. So now I'll just skip that phase of Slam Rage and drop a card. So that goes to my hand, Superstar Challenge, preliminary draw, and a table match. And in case you missed my other videos, if I drop a feud card and you're already in a feud, it goes straight to your hand. That's all that happens. Oh yeah, and that +2 sticks with Leonid. So now I flip over to Jonah Banks, and face wrestlers get an adjustment of +1. Now I only get 1 pop for this, unfortunately. So that's it for that one. So I could cancel the feud right now and look at another card, but sometimes it's better with the feud. Okay, so for only card up is Gang Up. So what I'm going to do right off the bat is play Not So Fast to eliminate that card. And I get another card, Knee Brace for legs. So I'm going to spend 1 crowd point and get a +2 for superhero and villains. So I'm on 9. 3, 6, 7. And I'm going to spend 2 crowd points for my first signature move of this round. And that's for diving elbow drop for an average for +3. So therefore, see where I'm at. So I'm at a 10 and I got a 12. So that's the match. So I win. So now I get 1 pop for winning. I should move these guys right here. 1 match point. So I'm now up to mid card. I'm just going to move Leonid and Ace in the Hole for a second for my selection. So my first choice is Boston Crab Technician, Swift Justice, and Swift Justice. Well, I like another signature move because I'm trying to beef myself up. And for my reward, well, before that, I'm just going to spend my 2 crowd points for the Boston Crab. So I got 2 average moves on the table, signature. So that's another +3, so 16. And now for my reward bonus, I'm going to take an extra match point. And because I'm as a face, and then I get another one because I'm in a feud, so another match point right there. That's my decision. So 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Okay. Now I'm just going to put this back in where it belongs. And then for the TV title, Matt Miguel's not at 9, not going to beat Tanahashi. So the event is over. So at random, 2, 6, and 2. So the middle card will go first. And that it will be for retaliation. Donna James. Only the TV title's up for grabs. Heels get a +2, but now I don't get that. So therefore, yeah, I'm a heel. I don't get any bonuses. So 1 for the TV, 1 for superhero, and 3 additional points. So now I get a preliminary draw, which is injured, so it goes to my hand. And I'm going to do Unnatural Gimmick. I'm going to pass on that and get a reroll. Flag Waver, going to get reroll. Ladder Match goes to my hand. So, now the interview is Glen Disguise. Roll the 1, that's good for 2 crowd points. So now, instead of 8, Leonid is 28. So I got a lot of ground to cover. Of course, I could play Superstar Challenge. And, oh yeah, 28 plus 2, he's a 30 now. So it's a long haul stretch. But I believe in myself. I can do it. So Ace in the Hole is, I know I said it is a useless card, but I was wrong. You can, if you want to challenge for the world title, and the world title is not up for grabs, or you want to play it on yourself to put the belt on the line, I guess I could be wrong, but Grimsteel Games has that answer. So that's my question to them. Is can I play this card on myself and put my world title up for grabs? You know, my world title's not on the line. I mean, that's a fair question. But other than that, I don't see much use for Ace in the Hole. Because a player can directly challenge a champion at any time. So. And you don't have a second player, so. Anyways, Captivating Entrance and 2x4. So I gotta roll for a DQ with that 2x. No, actually, I'm gonna spend 1 crowd point. No, I'm gonna roll it. I'm gonna roll it. So I rolled a 6 back there. So I was not disqualified. Now I hope I don't roll a 6. I rolled a 5. So no disqualification, nothing. So I'm going to play a face card reversal, so that card becomes my card, and I'm going to spend a crowd point to cancel out the weapon. And then, because I play reversal, I'll get another card. Ooh, a finisher. Sure, I'll spend 3 crowd points. No, wait, should I do that though? Because if I play 1, that's 4. Actually, I'm going to end up with 6 anyways. So, yeah, I'm just going to play 3. Average finisher right there. So that gives me a +4. So that just gives me 22. Like I said, the only difference is a DQ risk. And then I got 25, so yeah, gonna lose this match, but at least I avoid injury. So that goes back there. I just lose a match point. And for Jobber Security, I'm just gonna throw out the injured card. And that's my turn for this round. So for the TV, Nate Storm, so that's 12, but nowhere near catching Tanashi for that one. So the random pay-per-view is a 6, a 2, and a 3. So Oscar Cortez wins this one. So it's 8 for all the titles. 3, 6, 8. My character is a 1 and 6. So 3, 6. And now this is where I have to win. But I have to finish off the phases first before I decide what I want to do. So first off, I'm going to do preliminary draw. Steel Cage goes to my hand. It's a feud card. And Late Night Controversy, now that is definitely against me, so 2 heat from the general pool. So 1 more heat. I'm now a super villain. So the interview is with Jazz Jupiter once more. Heel wrestlers get a bonus roll. So I rolled a 3, so I get 1 crowd point. And now, goes back to the mat. Before it's still in drama phase, I'm going to play a Superstar Challenge, so I canceled out the feud. Oh yeah. And then I draw another I get to look at 2 new superstars. So I'm going to pick Red Light Rogi because he's the least pain to deal with. And I'm not weak against it. We're both brawlers, so we're not weak. And I have no point. Well, actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to play Late Night Controversy on myself because angles can be played anytime, including a match. So now what happens is now I'm a heel. So that means as a superhero villain, Sam Rage is gone, and I gotta automatically collect for Dr. Lionel. You know, I have now Dr. Lionel. I lose everybody else. And because I had to search for the deck, I have to reshuffle the ring card. And I'll reflip over the mats in just a second. Okay. And then, yes, flip the mats over. I mean, I could do Steel Cage and all that, but why? So now with Lecter, I can reroll my DQ. And I don't like my odds, so I'm not going to do any special abilities. So the match starts. So first card up, Steel Chair and Brass Knuckles. So 2, oh, he got, Red Light Rogi got disqualified, so that ends this turn. Now since all titles are automatically on the line, gonna have to play them out. So Stringmaster 28, Buford 17, obviously no chance. Tanashi, Senator Cleveland's not beating Tanashi. Tasami and Druidus, well, no contest. And Tasia Torn not gonna beat Obstinate Jaguar. So week 1 is done. So my next random roll up is 3 and 5. So the bottom card wins. Eruption is Ralph Winslow, so World is 3, TV is 1, Tag is 2, Gimmick is 1, Dice Roll is 3. So that ends that. Now I gotta pull him. Oh yeah, I have to decide first. Well, now because I went up too high, and I don't have a stable card to work with, so I'm just gonna do a regular match because I got no choice. So Jaheen is the one to deal with. So now the preliminary draw, shoot interview. Love that card. And Sam Rage, well, it goes to my hand. I know what I'll be discarding. So interview, let's see what we got. Now I'll gamble for an interview. I won't play my hand. So I rolled a 4. Oh yeah, and faces get Jonah Banks favors faces, but I rolled a 4. So, and of course Lecter, I don't need to use him to adjust my roll. So I get +2. And let's see, Gang Up and Captivative Entrance, 2 more cards, Roper Leverage, and Not So Fast. Well, I'm not going to mess around too much, so I'm just going to put a +2 on that. Gang Up, that is. Oh, yeah, she's a +2 anyways for her style bonus and her Gang Up. So now I'm in deep trouble because I got nothing to save my life. So there's no disqualifications anywhere, so I'm just going to do 3 crowd points. And the first pummeling ability, I get no DQ for it. But the next one I do. So now it's a double DQ, so that's over with. So I gotta resolve the tag team championships. So that's Hell and Wheels and Flip Scott, which could be an interesting match. So they're down by 2. So they're down by 6. So none of them are fists. So now they're down by 4 by 1 wrestler. And no fists. So Damon Fang, Draco Wolf is still your tag team champions. And Tanahashi, well, they're tied. And even though Cletus McPeanut is 13, Tanahashi is 14 because the title is a +3 and he only gets +2. Alright, so the world title, 44, not beaten Jaguar. And so this match is officially over. Everything's over. So 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, no, yeah, 3 over here, 6, 9, 12, 15, 19, 20, 21. Which is only fair. So yeah, now I gotta do Jobber Security. I'm just gonna throw out Sam Rage because I can't use him. So what's next? The dice roll. A 6 and a 2. Top card wins. So for Weekend War Games, Lester Port is your referee. So National, Tag, TV. My gimmick dice roll is 5. 2, 4, 5. Alright, so now I get preliminary draw. Oh wait, I gotta draw. Gotta decide. No, I want a regular wrestler. Patient 162. But I get a +2 because I'm strong against the technicians. So yay. Alright, now a preliminary draw, depth of character. I can watch whatever. I'm going to figure out later. And then grappler. Would I benefit? No. Ring royalty. Well, I get to keep Lecter, so and I need more abilities. So I'm switching up to... Yeah, I'm going to switch it up to ring royalty. So I get Crown and Scepter for more crowd points and a +2 without a DQ risk. So that's pretty nice. Now the interview. Alright. So heel wrestlers get an adjustment by 1 with Lecter, so I can deduct my roll by 2. So it's a 4, so I get 2 heat from Glenn Disguise. Yeah, Glenn Disguise, and the match. So hope you're enjoying the Stanley Cup. Hope you're excited for CFL, Canadian Football League, and the World Cup. I know I am. And that's why I'm hoping I can finish off my project here, or at least one of them. And then I'm looking forward to start a new season with 6 new character combinations, and hopefully get better results. And I'm deciding right now that the only thing that's carrying forward is create a superstar division. Everything else will be reset to 0, including the superstar division, and pre-made superstar divisions are reset. So. But create a superstar, no, I'm leaving it in there, and top performances will be determined. And of course, if I have new subscribers, I'll increase the entries next season. When I'm done my seasonal job, I'm starting a new season, and I'm looking forward to it. So anyways, no sell, so I guess it would be this card because it's highest bonus. And steel chair. So I'm going to roll for a DQ on this one. So it's a 4. Disqualified, but I got to roll for injury. Well, actually, do I? Or do I? Hang on. I can still re-roll for... Oh, no, wait. I'm a -4. No, I'll roll for injury. I'm not injured, so... Another DQ. Double DQ. Nothing happens. So for the tag team titles, this time we got Kygarius and Dirk Beerbitter. So -1 and 5, that's -6. No, not worth it. They're -10, so not worth it. Tanashi, Hemlock Hayes, and the national title, Wildcat. Again, seems like this is the pattern for the playoffs, is the champions get easy opponents and I get all the tough ones. Weird. So, whoops. I don't know why I did that, viewers. I'll just determine that as a crowd roll. So that's now 4. Now 2 again, and 1. So Lester Port. So I get to look at the top 2 on a roll call, not a preliminary draw. Oh, and before I get into that, I forgot to do job or security, but I'll do it right now. Depth of character, hopefully for some attire. No. So I just burned that card. So let's see. Oh yeah, and one more for the TV title. Let's just hope this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. What am I doing? Oh no, I have to pick a option here. So yeah, what's my next opponent? Cliff Bass. Okay, very manageable and no weaknesses. That's good. Now preliminary draw. Sidekick. No, I don't want to fire him because he doesn't do much, but it goes to my hand. Now I get to look at the top two cards. So title stripped or defend a cause. I'm going to go with, I'm going to play title stripped. Put that on there because I don't have a title, so I buried that negative effect card. And then I'll just leave the other card in its place. So with Marla Jacobs, I rolled a 1. So that's all I'm going to get is 1 heat. So now, oh yeah, Marla Jacobs favors faces. So I think Cliff Bass is manageable, but so first up card is Signature Chant, 2 more, and DQ risk, Brass Knucks, and Effective Hate, and a Gang Up. And of course he'll do a +2 because, well, I don't want to make it harder for myself and there's no reason to. So right now I gotta do in order the DQ risk on myself. I rolled a 3. So if I accept that, that's a heat. You know, I don't like my odds. I'll just take the heat and a match point. I don't like my odds. And there's no risk for oh, there was. So I still got to roll, so I'm not injured anyways. I rolled a 2 and 5 and 6 would have gotten me injured. So for Tanashi, it would be O'Bannon, but not going to happen. But at least I got rid of a bad opponent. And for Jobber Security, I'm just going to kick out Sidekick. And that's it for this one. So week 2 on the pay-per-view is a 4 to a 6. So random card selected is Crossroads. And so 2 for royalty, that's 10. So altogether, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Dice roll is a 5. Very good. No, I don't have weapons or anything, do I? And all these cards are worthless. But you know what, I'm just going to go for Tanashi. I don't care. I need a title, because Pepe Le Pew I don't think has a title, to my knowledge. Let me go out with some pride. And then also I'm going to change the rules to the match. So I'm going to do a table match feud. So feuds can on my turn but before my match and only playable on myself. So I'd set myself up for a table match. So now Brawlers and Extremists get a +3. So let's find a +3 token. And anything else? No. Okay. And DQ risks are ignored by weapons, so that's okay. So next is my preliminary draw, defend a cause, as we all know, and sign autographs. So that's 2 from the event pool. Bump my token. So 1 more, and I'm a face. So I'm sorry. That's 3. Oh no, I lost 1 there too. So that's 2. 6 and 2 is 8. 11, 14, 18, 19. So 1, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 19. That's alright. Could be worse for the TV title. But I bounced back for a 3, so hopefully cards are nice to me. Oh yeah, and better not lose by 5 or more, I'm injured. And I hope I can pull off all the stops. So first card is Pull the Tights and a Steel Chair, which results in a DQ risk. A 6, so no DQ for the chair, and a 2. So 29, 31, 32. And so I'm going to pull off all the stops. So I'm going to use my Scepter for a +2. So that's 5, 24. And then I'm going to spend another 2 points off to the side for my +4. I know it should be more organized. So 4, 7, 9, 28. Of course, Beastmaster would not be a bad idea right now. Of course, with Lecter I can re-roll. So now I'm going to play a crowd point for a DQ risk for another 2. I'm going to re-roll. Good. So now 4, 4, 8, and this will be now 11 for a bonus. Yeah, 3, 5, 11. So I'm going to do this one again for another DQ risk. A 4. Nope. Reroll. 6 again, so that's good. So now it's 13. So 19 and 13, that's 32. So 29, 31, 32. So that's a draw. So I'm going to spend my last crowd point. And then, if necessary, I have to use my unsanctioned crowd points. Oh, I don't. So that's now 15. So 15. So that's 34, 29, 31, 32. So I win by 2. So I'm now the new TV champion. And I didn't have to risk unsanctioned crowd points. So Tanashi's gone. Roll that up. So now I win the title, so that's a +3. I get 2 more for the mid-carder win. 2 heat for winning, and a bonus heat for winning. And then now, 1 face paint, singlet, or boots. I'm going to take these 2 and put face paint back in. Then I'm going to play 2 of my new 1 fresh heat to play these 2, and I have the room for it, sort of tight feet. So that's another 2 points right there. Now the trick is I get only 1 bonus for winning the feud, so I'm going to go 1 more and add this. So now I boosted myself up to 27. And this ends everything, and I have 4 cards, so I skip Jobber Security. So for the Tag Team Champions, wrong. I didn't look, I promise. So Great Galactic Ghoul and 23, so that's 6, 10. So that's not happening. Sue, nothing. And Pam Lava, nothing. So Super Slash is the television champion. So that's very good. And this event is over. So now the home stretch. So the TV title is always up for grabs. I can make it title for title, but I'm not going to. And my gimmick is 2. Shake the dice, that's another 2. And no titles except for TV. So who's my opponent? Milkweed Assassin. Oh, great draw. Whew. I think this is going to be a blowout. So I'll make sure not to get disqualified. Oh yeah, and I'm strong against Milkweed Assassin. So yes. Alright. Then again, I don't want to put myself in a feud, because if I do, I'm not going to have an opportunity at a title. So, preliminary draw is repackaged, so it goes to my hand. And a heel turn, which has, oh yeah, no effect. So now I flip over. Superstar is a commentator. I could play a shoot interview, but I decided not to, so I'm going to gain 3 heat. And as a television champion, I get to pick my drama. So this eliminates Steady Eddie. Ooh. Poor guy. But he's the commentator, so I get a +3. All good. So now it's up to what Milkweed Assassin could cook up for me. Which, I think this will be an easy squash match. So I just all I have to do is not get disqualified. Then again, I could have allowed him for a +7, but then he goes up to 25 to my 30, so I could be shooting myself in the foot too, with possible extra cards being drawn too. So I am just making myself aware of that. And I'm not desperate for crowd points or heat, because I have more than enough to look after myself at this point. So first one is No Sell, which goes to +4, and Rope Leverage. So with that being said, I'm glad, because I was a -4, and I'm glad, because that would knock me down to 23. So 25. So I would have been bad at all. But okay, I have to figure this one out though. So I'm down by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 23. So 23 to 20. So I'll just take the win as is. I'll just take a plain win. So that's 2 match points there. And I'll take the remaining crowd points there. Then 1 hard punch. Oh, yes, I love that. 2 and 3. What was my finisher? A submission move, so I get a mystery card. Well, this is academic. This one in the mystery card, which was Moonsault signature flyer. So I'm going to put these 2 back. And I'm going to cash in my 3 heat. No, actually I'm not going to. Signature for average. So actually these cards won't make a difference. So since I'm not playing with other players, well, I'm going to discard these 2 new moves because worthless. And I'm going to discard repackage because I don't like being repackaged. Well, 4. What? I'm not getting any bonuses. A perfect time to be in a feud, but I don't want to because I don't know when Pepe Le Pow's my opponent, Super Slash's opponent, it's going to pop up and get a title. So this event is officially over. I'm down to 4 cards. So the last card left over is Weekend War Games. So the world is 3, the TV is 1, tag is 2, ring royalty is 2. But I'm going to play 1 crowd point to search for captivating entrance so I can reshuffle the deck. So bear with me, viewers. A captivating entrance is right to the top of the deck, and I wasted my heat. Yeah, it was right at the top of the deck, so I get to add that to my hand. So that means because I looked at the bottom of the whole deck, I have to reshuffle everything, so appreciate the patience. Okay, that's done. So now I have to make a decision what to do. I'm just going to go for one more opponent. I'm going to skip the Gore Garrison. We're both brawlers, so nothing goes on. I have 5 cards, that's right. So preliminary draw, Superstar Challenge, which actually is good. Now I know what I really want to do to finish this off. And now Cutlass Dunnigan is my card. So this goes to my hand. Now the interview. Superstar's a commentator. Well, I'm the TV champion, so whoever this superstar is going to do the interview, Deacon Beacon, and collect 3 heat. So I'm just going to confirm 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, 20, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 19, 22, 25, 29. Okay. So I collected my 3 heat, Gore Garrison. My final time is a mid-carder. Then I'm going to turn up the heat when I make it to main event, hopefully win a world title, and at least be 1 for 4. And I'm sorry for the other creative superstars, but just the way it happened, the cards flipped. And this time I got more luck. Super Slash got more luck than the other ones. So now is Not So Fast and a No Sell, which is still at 4. So 23, actually both of those cards are no good, so 23 to 1, 2, 3, 4. So I win by 2. And that's the match right there. Still your television champion, Super Slash. So that's 2 more match points right there. 2 new heat points. So now I'm at 31. Got that. And then my 3 cards. Ooh, yes. And a mystery card because I still have this finisher submission right here. So that gives me an extra mystery card. So I'm going to go with Captivating Entrance and the mystery card. An STF submission. No, not much help. But now I gotta do Jobber Security. So Defend a Cause I'm gonna get rid of. Cutlass Dunnigan I'm not gonna have him around. STF I'm not gonna have. Well, let's see. No other wrestlers can run in. Flyers and Extremists. I'm going to drop the ladder match. And I'm going to drop the Superstar Challenge and take a major risk. So let's see, 3, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, yeah, 31. So I'm now made to main eventer. Got Resolve, tag team belts, Starburst and Brianna Braun, no chance. And the next card was for the world title, so 42-48. Sorry, Julia Squeezer, not making it. So this event is over. Now the final event of retaliation is Ralph Winslow, so only the TV title, ring royalty, and 5, 2, 4, 5. So faces get a +2. Yeah, I know my strategy. I'm gonna go for the world. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the world title. I'm gonna lock him in a steel cage feud. And right off the bat, I'm just gonna play a shoot interview card. So now it gives me 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I turn my pop to heat, and then interview skipped. So now champion versus champion, both titles up for grabs. So first card up is Effective Hate, another card. Gang Up, who doesn't want to risk a DQ. And No Sell once again, and then he gets another action card, Pull the Tights. So, any other specials? No, just ignore in a D. Oh, that's for pay-per-view, so nothing. So 55, 58, 62. I'm going to really be pulling all the stops here for 62. But I know I've skipped out a turn a bit, but I'm just going to do this anyways. So I'm going to play 6 crowd points to triple the bonuses. So that's +6 twice. So that's 9 and 9 is 18. So that's 49, 51, and 4 is 55. Oh yeah, and I didn't draw my 2 new cards either, so that's still in play. So I get to play No Sell on. I get to play No Sell on Jaguar, so I'm gonna turn them around. So you're 62 and 5. That's now 57. And then I draw a new card. Oh. And none of these help. So I'm going to take my crown and a crowd point to drop this card and play another card. A feat. Do I have? Oh, this doesn't help me any. Sorry, I just gotta do some thinking here. Oh yeah. 59. So 9, 18. I forgot to give myself a +4. But that counts. So 9 and 9 is 18. 21. So I guess 21. No, sorry. 9 and 9 is 18. And 2 is 20. So I'm down by 6. I had good luck, so I'm going to draw three more. Drop, missile, drop kick, a DQ risk. I don't like doing that against Ralph. 2, 4. You know, I'm just going to roll with it. So let's say 99 is 18, 20. So I have to use 4 crowd points. No, I don't like my odds, so I'd rather just do 1, 2, 3 crowd points. Drop this card, get another card, mask. I got 2 left. So I think I got messed up. So anyways, 43, 50, 53, 55, 57. Okay, no, that's all correct. 57. So I'm down by 6, so that's 2 and 4. I don't have enough crowd points to do anything. Well, at least I'm not injured, so I'm just going to drop down to mid-carder, I guess, and just lose that match. I mean, just the cards were not on my side, and no sell had to show up. When, of course, I could spend 2 crowd points to keep the captivating entrance in my hand. Oh no, I spent it to keep the captivating entrance. This goes. So I guess that's it. Unless I turned myself to a face, maybe I should have done that, and then I can regain a +2, but I don't know how that works. But anyways, no longer TV champion. So, Upstain Jaguar, and your new champion, because no other titles are on the line, is Vile Kyle. And now, says I got a new dilemma here. I don't know what the rules are now since I fell below mid-carder, so I can't challenge for the world title anymore. So, of course, I'm going to organize this first. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 17, 20, 23, 23, and that is 27. Okay, I'll be right back, and I'll say the rules under these circumstances. Okay, I'm back. So if you can read this, it says no, my feud with Upstate Jaguar is not automatically canceled. So that means I have to finish the feud as a mid-carder and not win a title. And whoever the superstar is drawn up in the one-player case, that superstar on the superstar deck will get the world title shot. But me, I just finish off the feud. So therefore, I will not, or should I say, Super Slash will not finish the world title, or any title for that matter, unless I draw challenger, challenges a superstar. So, but anyways, I'm hooped. Super Slash is hooped, no title. So I'll get to the final conclusions after this game is officially over. So that's 10 tokens right off the bat. Yeah, the bottom part says that means a superstar can, well, it depends on what the house rules is, but this is my house rules, and my house rules is finish the feud, and then afterwards go accordingly. So therefore, I'm just going to do a preliminary draw, a face turn, and signing autographs is the thing. So that goes with a +2 on my board. Now the interview. Face wrestlers get a bonus, but Relector will let me change my genre roll, but I don't need to because I rolled a 4. Just want to make sure and then I'm going to play my only 2 points to retrieve a ring deck card back to my hand. So, yeah, long and short, officially I'm 0-5. All the individuals under Create a Superstar division have all been eliminated the first round. So I'm going to review my introductory tournament tape and see what happens from there. And again, sorry for long pauses, but again, concentration is everything, and miracles or lack of miracles can happen. So this will be a longer video to review everything. So instead of 3, there's 2 cards. Oh wait, did I do an interview? Oh yeah, I got 2. That's right. And then I spent my 2 crowd points on picking up the no sell card. Okay, I remember. Okay, so first card up is Brass Knuckles and Rope Leverage. And this is, oh yeah, I forgot 2 more for the, well, 3 more for the Steel Cage for the feud. Forgot about that. But anyways, got to resolve Brass Knuckles. 4, that's safe. Now the injury roll is a 6. Now I'm injured. So no matter what I do, it's a -3. But then again, I forgot about the 2 captivating entrances for a sit +6 and a no-sell. So that grants me 3 new cards. I know I keep forgetting. Useless, useless. This is my move basic. So I finally get this one. So I get to play that and don't get a new card. So that's another 3. So that just eliminates that. And then 6. And then I'm going to play Swift Justice, get a new card. But the injury still remains in play because I checked the rules on that one. So final score, 28 minus 5. Because remember, the world title is not up for grabs, so that 7 doesn't count. So 23-25. Then I got 30 as a base point, 27, back to 30, 33. $27. So I steal the show, like it matters, but I win, I steal the show. So I'll give myself 3 match points. Because that'll be my bonus, because I stole the show right off the bat. Oh yeah, and one more because, so my grand total is 34. So two for that, stealing the show. Yeah, 2 automatically, so that's that. And then I stole the show, so that's 5. And then 1 more because the feud. And these cards don't matter. This card doesn't matter. You know, I get 2 heat. And so I guess I get 1 more basic move. So I'm just gonna do that. Give myself, oh, that's a weakness card. Well, whatever, I'm just gonna burn up everything anyways. So that's a +1. And the rest is crap. So now I get a mystery card, so rope leverage, useless, basic. Don't know what that was. So I'm going to do, actually no, I'm going to switch this up instead. And then, no, that's useless. So this is my maximum potential. So my final score, Super Slash final score is 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 6 is 13, 16, 19, 21, 25, 35, 36. And no title. So now all that's left to do is resolve the rest of the titles. Is 48, no Pepe Le Pew. So these 2 are left, so they stay discarded. And my Super Slash opponent, Pepe Le Pew, well, Super Slash is eliminated because since Super Slash finished at 36 and Pepe Le Pow's at 50. If stayed at mid-Carter, well, then Super Slash would have won, but it is what it is, so just I mean, Pepe Le Pew may have won the title or not, I don't know, but in any case, all 5 qualified Create Superstars are now officially eliminated, so we'll see what goes on from there. And of course, do a tournament recap later and post on the beginning of the next video what's going to occur. So for TV title, Samuel Cleveland's not going to beat Vile Kyle. Pam Love is not going to beat Tasami, and Cliff Bass is not going to beat Upstate Jaguar. So let me grab my iPad and update my statistics here, and then hopefully I can show that on camera like I showed up everything else. So, Great Galactic Ghoul did not have a title. So that means King Sue will advance to the next round against the Deacon Beacon. Yeah, Princess Emily did not have a title. Deacon Beacon did, so that's in advance. Let's see. Zookeeper lost against Pam Lava on a loser leave town match, I recall. Damon Fang, national title. Bear Hugger, nil. So that ends Bear Hugger. Dirk Beerbetter and O'Bannon. Dirk Beerbetter tag. O'Bannon world title, so O'Bannon eliminates him. Super Slash, Pepe Le Pew. Both scored nil. But Super Slash rank at mid-card is 36 and Pepe Le Pew was 50, so Pepe Le Pew advances to the next round. So yeah, I'm not showing any favoritism whatsoever. So I hope that proves the point. I'm not playing favoritisms because Super Slash was my character. So anyways, Draco Wolf and Tasami. Draco Wolf's highest accomplishment in this first round playoff was the world. Tasami is the national champion, so therefore Draco Wolf is your new or advances to the next round. So congratulations to the next congratulations to all the superstars qualified for the next round. And I read off the results and how they qualified. So next up in this event for the second round will be King Sue versus Deacon Beacon. Pam Lava versus Damon Fang, O'Bannon versus Tanashi, Pepe Le Pew versus Draco Wolf. So again, I'll see what I said in the video, see what happens through here. And thank you for watching. Hope you like and subscribe. And see you on the next video. Take care.